Howdy and welcome to the IMSL. In this video we will be operating the Pro Series 20x12 full spectrum laser. The goal of this video is to learn how to connect to the laser printer and how to operate it from Retina Engrave software. This video assumes you're familiar with the different parts of the machine and the basic safety protocols. If you haven't seen the Getting Started video for the full spectrum laser, please watch that first. To begin, you will first need to download the Retina Engrave 3D software. You can find this software on the IMSL's website. The full spectrum laser is operated over a wireless network. In this video, we have the laser connected to a Wi-Fi router, which is the recommended method for operating the laser. We'll first connect to the same network as the laser, then open the Retina Engrave 3D software. After opening the software, your computer will automatically connect to the laser. If you have issues establishing connection, ask an IMSL staff member for assistance. Now that we have successfully connected, we will use the built-in printer drivers included in the Retina Engrave software to export our designs to the laser for cutting and engraving. For the purpose of this tutorial, we will engrave the IMSL logo into a piece of wood, using both raster mode as well as vector mode. We'll start by opening the image of our logo in Inkscape, but you can use any graphics or vector editing software of your choice. After opening the image, we will print the design, which opens up in the print dialog. From here, we will choose the full spectrum engineering driver as the destination. In the rendering tab, we will choose to print it as a bitmap to raster engrave the letters of our logo. We can also select the resolution from this dialog. After clicking print, the design will export into the Retina Engrave software. As a reminder, ensure that the Retina Engrave software is open at this point, otherwise the design will not be loaded. The design is now visible in the Retina Engrave software. Click the Home button, which will reposition the laser head to the upper right corner. After the laser has been homed, the current position of the laser head is displayed on this part of the screen. On the right tab, we have buttons for controlling our machine. Here are the jog buttons for adjusting the XY distance. We can also adjust the Z distance with these buttons. Finally, these are settings to adjust the power of our laser cutter. Jog the laser head to place it correctly above the area we want to cut. Run the perimeter by clicking this button to ensure that the boundary of our design is included in the material we want to cut. This will also help you visualize the position of your design relative to the material. After we are done with the perimeter, we will hit the autofocus button and the table will move in the Z direction to autofocus. Ensure that the sensor is attached, otherwise you might damage the machine. Every material is different and will require different power and speed settings to get the best results from the laser. Experiment with different speed and power settings for the laser and see which ones offer the best results. This is what the laser looks like when operating in raster mode. To use the laser in vector mode, we will need to start with a file in vector format, like an SVG file. We also need to adjust our vector settings following a similar procedure as the engrave test. You can start with small power settings and gradually increase until the design is cut. Avoid setting your laser printer to maximum cutting power to prevent fire hazards and also to make cleaner cuts on the material. Using the same method as before, open the print dialog and under the rendering tab, choose the vector option. Click print to export your design to Retina Engrave. With the design loaded, select the vector cut tab to view the passes that the laser head will make. Press the play button to begin cutting your design in vector mode. Here we have the final result, the IMSL logo. Before you leave, remember to tidy up and make sure everything is powered down. Now you should be able to get started using the full spectrum laser. If you have any questions or run into any problems, please don't hesitate to ask a staff member for assistance. For more information on operating the laser and using the Retina Engrave software, visit the IMSL website at imsl.engr.tamu.edu. Thank you for paying attention.